guys, it is Nova Wolf. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to part 2 of my toxic friendship storytime video. So again, this is not to bash or put anyone down, it's to help others who have been through the same or similar experiences and to give my advice as much as I can. So here we're gonna go. So after me and Dustin started dating, which was like a few months, I ended that relationship because of things I was being told that were not truthful about him. But after our breakup, Catfish, I got a message from Peaches about Catfish. And the message was from Peaches is that Catfish killed himself, particularly cut his wrists and bled out, with a suicide note that was supposedly to me, and I never got that suicide note. I ended up going to where he was supposedly buried, tried to look for the name that I was given, the first, middle, and last name. I looked for it, couldn't find the name on any gravestone, so I went to the coroner. Coroner had no idea who that was. They did not have Catfish's name listed anywhere. Then I went to go and look up Catfish's information, and that is when I found Catfish's photos, who actually belonged to Alex Evans and a guy from the UK that I can't remember the name of. So there's that. That's how I discovered that. And again, this was after I left Catfish, went out with Dustin, broke up with Dustin, and this happened. So then, like, after that, a year went by of me and Dustin not being together, and obviously between this time, Peaches is still doing their normal thing where they're going behind people's backs telling them that supposedly I sent. This was during Warped Tour, and supposedly from Warped Tour, the night of Warped Tour, we got completely wasted, me, Peaches, and Domo. Well, Domo didn't get wasted at all, but it was just me and Peaches. And me and Peaches were drunk, and then the next day, supposedly, once again, I sent a kick message to Peaches saying how I had a crush on Domo, who they were dating, which is again not true. I don't have any interest. At this point in time, I had no interest in Domo whatsoever. And me and Domo had to sit in front of Peaches 2 times to tell Peaches in front of Peaches that we do not like each other. We had to do this twice. And even then, apparently Peaches didn't get that. And so there was that. There was this incident where Peaches ended up calling my mother on the phone because I was not home at that time. I was working, and Peaches thought my mom was lying to them about me not being there, when my mom was not lying at all. I was actually at work. And when I confronted Peaches about this, they lied to me, saying that they were telling a friend through the phone that they were calling them a bitch. And that's not the case, because I asked that person and they're like, what? Which again, I found this all out after I stopped being friends with Peaches, but. And then like slightly after the whole death of Catfish, after that, we ended up going to another mutual friend of ours. Again, I went with Peaches, and this was like another time that Peaches went around telling people that I supposedly claimed that I liked Domo while they were dating them, which again, this is not true. And they also claimed that these friends had heard me apparently claim that I liked Domo, and this is the same people I had to ask about talking crap about me when they weren't, and when they went when Peaches went to go tell them that I was talking crap about them when I never was, on the same day and whatever, but this all happened in one day where supposedly our friend's significant other was talking crap about me, and supposedly on the same day, on the same night, as them claiming that they heard that I confessed liking Domo, that they went and told me and our friend's significant other that we were talking crap about each other, which was false, completely false. Once again, found out after we stopped being friends. I confronted Peaches about it once, and I was just trying to stop the drama, pretty much, and I confronted Peaches and I told them, like, no, sorry if I did send anything, I don't remember, I promise you I don't like him at all, I'm not interested in Domo, anything like that. And that was the first time Peaches was going around telling people this. The second time around, I was just kind of like dumbfounded that it was being brought up again. And after that, like, I even confronted Domo and telling Domo, like, you know that what Peaches is saying about me texting them about liking you isn't true, right? And they even admitted to me that, yeah, I know. Obviously, you have no feelings for me, and obviously I have no feelings for you, so no harm done. I know that Peaches isn't telling the truth, and it's all good between me and you. So there was that. And then after that, Peaches even tricked me out of $200 by telling me that their parent was behind on medical bills and needed help financially. And at this time I was working, so of course, because I loved Peaches' parent so much that I saw them as my parent, and I know what they were dealing with, that I was wanting to help them from the bottom of my heart for all the things that they helped me with. Because their parent, Peaches' parent, is such a sweetheart, a very kind soul. And I'm always going to believe that, even if this parent doesn't like me right now because of things that happened between me and Peaches. Because obviously, Peaches' parent is going to take Peaches' side on what's going on, or what had happened. But I'm never going to change my view on this person being sweet, down to earth, and caring. Because they have shown me all of that, even when they had no idea what was going on behind the lines of me and Peaches. And so I was told that they were behind medical issues and stuff, and I gave $200 to help Peaches. Find out later on that Peaches ended up using that money for themselves, for like cigarettes, personal things that they wanted for themselves, not for the medical bill that I was told it was going to be used for. So there was that. So I stopped giving money once I found that out, and that was that. I still have not got my money back because I don't want to make it a big deal, because I have nowhere in written consent that that's how much I gave Peaches and what I gave it for and stuff like that. So there'd be no case to build up against this person for jacking me out of $200. That's whatever. I am over it. There's also one time after that there was stuff going on behind the scenes at my own place that I had to leave at one point in time, and I was told by Peaches that their parent told them that it was okay for me to move in with them, and they would help me fill out papers to get up on my own 2 feet, like Section 8 and stuff like that. So I believed it. I had my other friend help me put all my stuff in the back of the trunk and drive all the way to Peaches' house. When I get there, I get upstairs to where Peaches lives in their quarters, and their parent was there, and I was kind enough to be like, hey, thank you for letting me live here and help me get on my own 2 feet and help me fill out paperwork. Their parent stopped, looked at me, and was like, I never said that you could live here. And then we both looked at Peaches, and Peaches told me that I must have misunderstood, even though I had the text clearly saying that I can live there and that I can bring my stuff. And Peaches told me that I must have misunderstood and whatever, whatnot. I was like, whatever. I didn't want to deal with the stress because I was already dealing with stuff that happened in my personal life that I just couldn't deal with whatever was going on with Peaches. Alright, so there's that. Between that time, I was bouncing from a friend that lived right next to Peaches' place, because I was then told when I was there after I grabbed all my stuff that I can't actually live there. So they got to the point where I couldn't even stay at either of their houses, not the friend that lives next to Peaches and not Peaches' place. And then I ended up crying, and then that's when Native Beauty actually came to pick me up and took me in, took care of me, fed me, clothed me, and did all that awesome stuff for me when I had nowhere else to go. And I'll always thank that person till the end of time, no matter what, because of them, I didn't have to sleep in a playground, cold, shivering, and hungry. And it was just unbelievable that happened at all, because I was counting on Peaches to have my back. And again, that should have been a red flag for me to leave. Anyways, and there was this one time where I was kicked out, and I went to Peaches's, and they saw the text between me and the person that kicked me out. And this person who kicked me out, called the cops. I ended up coming home, and the police talked to my mom and told my mom that I should not be hanging out with Peaches because of things that has happened in the past, and they know them very well to know that they are not good to be around or to be friends with. This is what the cops told my mom, flat out. This is not from my words. This is from a police officer that have dealt with Peaches, apparently, or whatever. I don't know, but they were talking about Peaches, so they were telling my mom that they need to make sure that I stay clear from Peaches, but I still didn't because I was a stupid teen. Thought I knew everything, but I didn't. So that happened. And then after that, we get back to how Peaches tried to hook me up with this one dude. I was actually over again with Peaches. Through Peaches, I met this person, and we were all in a hot tub. We were playing Truth or Dare. It was my turn to do Truth or Dare, and Peaches was the one who was doing it, and she either gave me Truth or Dare, I can't remember, but it was asking me if I found this dude that I just met that night through Peaches, if he was cute. And obviously I said yes, even though I was a little intoxicated. I said yes because he had a very adorable baby face. That's why I said he was cute. But I never once told him I wanted to go out. I never once told him that I was interested. Nothing. And after that, this person brought me soup while I was sick one day, and I had no idea that they were coming over while I was sick. Peaches and this dude that Peaches was trying to get me to hook up with came to my house while I was sick and dropped off soup, which I thought they were just being friends, that cared about me and wanted to help me. So I accepted the soup and was very thankful, and I am still very thankful that they dropped me off that soup because, who does that? It's very rare for somebody to be as kind as that, to drop you off soup while you're sick, even as a friend. And that's how I took it, as them being so generous enough as a friend. And then after that, whenever me and Peaches would hang out, she would call this dude up that she was trying to hook me up with. It was never me who was hitting this dude up, it was Peaches. Alright? So there's that. And then while Peaches kept trying to get me to go on dates with this person, I kindly accepted going on a movie date with this person, but I wasn't wanting to date them personally, and Peaches knew this. At this time, I was not actually going out with this person. I was just hanging out. For me, it was just hanging out as friends. That's all I saw it as. So every time we would all try to hang out, me, Peaches, the dude that she was trying to hook me up with, and Domo, every time it was just me and Peaches. Peaches kept trying so hard to be like, go out with him, give him a chance, you know, you wanna, like, how would you know if you like somebody if you haven't given them a chance? Well, first off, don't know the dude, just met him, barely even friends with this dude. So no, it's not gonna happen. Second of all, I'm just not interested. Because at this time, when Peaches was forcing me to try to start dating this dude, before that, I reintroduced Peaches and Dustin. Supposedly they knew each other from past childhood, from when Peaches lived where Dustin lived, and I had no idea about this. But after that is when all of this started to happen, where Peaches was trying so hard to push me onto this dude. And while Peaches was trying very hard to push me onto this dude, I kept telling Peaches over and over, not once, not twice, no, over and over and over again, that I liked Dustin, that I wanted to desperately try to get back with Dustin. Because he's the love of my life. He always will be. And so that happened. And I kept telling Peaches that that's who I'm interested in, is Dustin. And it got to the point where one day, if you liked my video and want to see part 3 to this, like, comment, subscribe, and I will put a link up to the 3rd part of this video.